going to be some Pauper playtesting with a very inexpensive Pauper burn deck I've put together. There's actually a few spells it could use. For example, I don't have the Pyroblast in the sideboard because they're kind of expensive at the moment. Alright, the one thing I've learned, I played in a daily recently and did not do well. And one of the things is, while so many of the spells in this deck are so cheap to cast, it is way too risky to keep a one mountain hand. Even if you can first turn, in this case Spark Elemental, and hope that you draw into a mountain and then go crazy. You really only need 2 mountains in play to do a lot of the stuff. But it's really important to try to start with 2. 3 with Keldon, Chain Lightning, Lava Spike, that's perfect. Alright, so we're going to keep that. Oh, I had a wait on the opponent's upkeep for some reason. It's probably from a previous game. Okay, this is nice. Alright, so turn 1. I don't know if he happens to be playing red at the moment. I don't want to give him the chance to Chain Lightning back at me later, so let me go ahead and do that one now. Even though it's a little less useful, the Lava Spikes are less useful because they can't target creatures. I am rarely wanting to target creatures in this. Alright, so we're looking at blue-black. Now I'm starting to get a little mana flooded here. I typically don't want this much mana. But, given the situation, I'll use this to bring out the Marauders. Next turn I can double Lightning Strike, or double Lava Spike, plus whatever else I happen to draw. So the Marauders here, I got to hit him in the face there for 1. Hopefully he doesn't have a creature. He's casting something though. Oh, what'd he do? Oh, Cloud of Fairies. Alright. Shenanigans are about to happen. We get another Cloud of Fairies. Oh, and he has the Aqueduct, so he's actually getting extra mana every time he does that. So definite shenanigans going on. Well, at this point he still can't kill my Marauders. I may have spoken too soon. Oh. Oh, wow. Now he's bringing it back to his hand. He's just making infinite mana here on turn 2. Or turn 3 for him. Eventually he ran out of gas there, so. Alright, so time counter goes off Keldon. Oh, and he brought out the Muldrifter, getting himself 2 cards. So he has quite the lineup here. Now everything he has is flying, so I have 0 reason to hold the Marauders back. Oh, and I drew another Marauder. Alright, so let's go ahead. Swing in with the Marauder. Let's see if he's going to bother to block with anything. He shouldn't double block, because the Marauders are going to die anyway. But he may want to chump. I'm hoping he doesn't. Oh, he's not. He took the damage. Alright, let's throw out an extra one. Let's bring in another Marauder. He can't really counter at the moment. He doesn't have enough mana saved back for that. I do have to worry about getting countered here. And then let's go ahead and Lava Spike him for 3, while we know it's safe. Alright, that gets him down to 9. And I've got 2 creatures on the board. Alright, so what's he going to do to me? He's probably going to hit me for 4 for one thing in the air. And there's really nothing I can do about that right now. Yep. So I just have to take that. But unless he has something else to cast, which he probably does, I'll be able to hit him with the Marauders. And Marauders plus Lightning Spike is 6. So I've played against a number of these blue-black fairy decks. So much card draw. So much mana generation. Oh, here it goes again. So he snapped the Muldrifter back. Or Muldrifter. He's going to use that to draw more cards. He has 1 floating mana. Doesn't look like he's got anything to do with it. Sounds like he may be conceding. I really don't quite have him. I don't think he's realizing that this one Marauder goes away. I'll reveal mine back to him here. Alright. So this is where, if I had those Pyroblasts, I'll be putting those in. I really don't see the need for the Electrickery. He didn't have any way of stopping me from there. He's got plenty of creatures for the Searing Blaze to hit. I don't really see a need to bring the Molten Rain into there. He's not running that many non-basics. Alright, so I think I'm actually pretty good with my deck the way it is. We'll see how this next game goes. So, on to game 2. Alright, opponent's taking a while to figure out if they're going to play first. And see, it happened to me again. I've got 1 mountain. I know I'm running slightly low amount of land here, but you'd think I'd get at least 2 in my hand. Be nice to get 2. Alright, let's mulligan. And here's the point where I have to suck it up and play. It sucks that I mulliganed to 1, but I have to keep it. I can't afford to mulligan to 5. Like I said, this mono red burn deck can run out of steam. It's bad enough I'm starting 1 down. I can't afford to start 2 down or even worse. And then I didn't even draw anything. Alright, now that I know he's not playing red, I'll save those Chain Lightnings. Alright. So hit him with the Lava Spike. And he's going to tap, bring in... Oh, what is he doing? Too much stuff's flashing here. He just did that. Alright, Oh, and he's bringing in the fairies already. There's our second mountain. That was very lucky of us. Now I did just get the land drop, and I might not next turn. So I'm thinking I go ahead and Searing Blaze at this point. Now I might save that for the Muldrifter. Honestly, I'm worried about his shenanigans with that fairies. If he can snap it back. So let's go ahead and take the landfall while I can. Get rid of that while burning him. Oh, what's he going to do? Oh, I didn't expect that. I should have. See, he snapped it back. Well, luckily he still got burned, so. Yeah, as my opponent's pointing out, it really shouldn't have still hit him. I think. Not sure exactly how that works. It's a judge thing. I think actually it's right because the spell has more than one target. That, as I was just saying there in chat, that only single target spells fizzle and resolve. I think that's actually correct, and that is how the game worked there. I'll have to admit I was kind of worried about how that was going to resolve, but I'm okay with how that resolved for me here. Well, either way, he got his fairy back, which isn't the best for me. So next round, I can either bring out the Marauder, or I could Chain Lightning the Needle Drop. Here comes the fairies, here comes the untap, and something else. He's only got 3 cards in hand. Compulsive Research. Oh, okay. So, card draw galore here. Alright, it's mine. Oh. So I could bring out the Marauders, but then I couldn't also Needle Drop. I could Chain Lightning, or I could Spark Elemental here, and then Needle Drop. So let's do that. So I'd like to use the Needle Drop in hopes of snagging something else. Let's see if he blocks. Is he going to block or not? Either way, he's getting hit because of the trample. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Needle Drop him. And what I'm actually hoping to draw here is another mountain, because I could play it and then instantly Chain Lightning him also. And I did. So let's go ahead and do it. Next turn I can bring out Keldon plus play the other Chain Lightning. We'll see what else comes back at me. And here's where we're going to start to run out of steam, because we're going to get really close to killing him, but then have an empty hand. Alright, Spark Elemental goes away. Oh, I'm going to get hit for one. That's something. Alright, here's some shenanigans. Oh. So he's got all sorts of land. He's got 3 mana floating. Oh, okay. He's just going to use his Seagate. I was worried he was going to use that 3 mana to snap the fairy back and shenanigans away. Alright, so I got a Marauders, another Marauders. Well, let's go ahead and bring out the one Marauder and see what he does. Well, there's nothing he can really do about it, is there? He's tapped out. Alright, so I'll hit him for one there. And let's be mana efficient here. I'll go ahead and use the Chain Lightning. I'm not worried about taking 2. And actually that one's, the Sea Oracle isn't flying, so I can actually block it if he chose to attack with it. Alright, all I need to do is draw one more burn spell and have him not have a counter in hand. Worst case, the Keldon will burn him. I'll bring out another Keldon, which will burn him for 1 as well. And then the next turn, this Keldon will burn him for another 1 as well. So, like, there's the 3 damage in 2 turns. But it would be nice if I could actually just draw a burn spell and finish it off right here. He's really thinking hard about something. If I had to guess, he's debating about holding the mana back for a counter versus doing some shenanigans. He's got 4 mana available, though, even before shenanigans. Nope. So he treasure cruised. He was looking for a good answer, and doesn't look like he got what he wanted. Alright, triggered ability hits. I still may not be able to kill him yet. Oh, and there it is. Well, let's go ahead and attack first. I assume he's going to block. Guessing he'll block with the Oracle, because otherwise he's dead. Alright, and let's just finish him off here. Unless he has a 1 mana way of stopping me. Alright everyone, so thanks for watching. That was Mono Red Burn in Pauper, seeing what you can do.